Hello, everyone. This is Tito Hayes live from the Talisman's Keep. This is our second episode of Magic Untapped. Today, we have our very first guest. His name is Kurt. Welcome to the Talisman's Keep, buddy.
Thanks for having me.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name's Kurt. I've been playing Magic for about 11 years now. I go by CO Budman on the internet, so any socials, you can check me out there. Yeah, and we've been playing together a few years now, so that's pretty much it.
Well, you also are a judge.
Technically so. I mean, if there is still a judge program, yeah, I suppose.
All right, so we're going to start up and fire up some questions. Here goes the first one.
All right.
Who taught you how to play, or did you learn on your own?
I have a friend named Josh. He's a childhood friend of mine, and he was staying with us for a short time as he was transitioning from a new household situation. He decided to show me the wonderful game that we all love, Magic the Gathering. He kind of introduced me to some of the basics, and we played a quick game of Commander, and that was pretty much it. After that, I took it upon myself to kind of learn the ropes and figure the rest out from there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, on to the next one. What was the first deck or set you ever played?
So the first deck, or the first deck that I ever played was that Commander deck. It was Mayel, the Anima, that red, white, and green Commander.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the first deck I ever played. But I started playing shortly before Battle for Zendikar came out, and so I have a soft spot in my heart for Allies and Eldrazi.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So,
Some people don't think it's that nice.
yeah, I love Eldrazi's. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, same.
Okay, so which format got you hooked on Magic? I guess you already partially answered it. It was Commander, right?
Somewhat. I'm actually a limited player at heart. I like the challenges that are presented with similar challenges to Commander, right? You have a limited number of cards that can go, it's a singleton format, Commander is. I like the limited amount of cards in limited environments, whether it's drafting or sealed deck. Also love Cube a lot. So yeah, those I'm definitely a hardcore Commander player, but I prefer limited.
Okay. Do you prefer brewing your own deck or net decking established lists?
I definitely enjoy brewing my own stuff. We have a local Commander league at our store, and
you could give the store a shout out if you'd like to. Too.
Yeah, so I also am associated with a local store called Dueling Land here in Aurora, Colorado. I host events there. But yeah, we've got a local group of players who do their own Commander League. And so you would start with an uncommon legendary creature and then build a deck. It kind of starts, you only start with commons, uncommons, build up, build up. Long story short, man, I would just get on Scryfall, like look at all the different cards. I definitely much prefer brewing my own things, and then looking at suggestions on the internet, seeing how I can make small improvements.
Sure, I feel like everybody does a little bit of that. So
yeah.
All right. So, what's your favorite color identity or guild, and why?
I don't know that I have a favorite like color identity or guild. I thought a lot about this. Most of my decks have black in them, so okay. I'm running something with black in it almost every time. It's just who I am.
Okay, fair enough. Which commander best represents your playstyle?
So I think for me, the one that pops into my mind first is Kozilek the Great Distortion.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So, look, Value Town, right? First off, he's a great value engine. When your hand is depleted, stock that hand back up.
Oh, yeah.
And then the ability to disrupt what other players are doing, especially later in the game. They're not really expecting it. Look, he costs 10. It takes a while for him to get out there. So they're not always anticipating that ability to counter their
Oh, for
stuff. So
sure. It always comes out of nowhere, and it's like, oh god, I forgot he does that.
yeah, I mean, and as you know, special shout out to my boys, Ke Keen Keniaos and Tiro of Melidus, my group hug commanders, man. Those, yeah, come on, I love to run that group hug.
For sure.
So it's a toss up between those two.
Okay. So, do you play mostly at home, at local game stores, or online on Spelltable or other apps?
Yeah, I don't do a lot of online gaming. I guess primarily it would be in a household, right,
Hmm.
or at the local game stores where I'm doing most of my play.
Sure.
Yeah,
All right. This is a good one. Casual or competitive?
I'm a filthy casual man. Shout out to those guys, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like. Look, everybody wants to win, but I'm definitely just a more casual player.
Yeah. Me too. I'm in it for the fun.
Yeah.
What's the most satisfying win condition you've ever pulled off?
All right. So my favorite win condition is in my group hug deck. I like to run Laboratory Maniac effects
Mhm.
where I'm self milling,
Yes.
and my favorite way to pull off that is to get Leveler out on the battlefield. It exiles your whole library when it enters. Then you go to draw your card, win the game on the spot. People don't see it coming. It's just like a bam, bam. And look, it was said Leveler could be one of the worst cards ever printed in Magic.
Yeah, right. Then it turns out to be a great one.
I mean, yeah, if that's going to be my win con, like, why not, right?
Yeah, sure. All right. Here we go. We're getting a little intricate here. If you could ban a card forever, what would it be?
So I know we've talked a lot about Commander, but one time when we were cube drafting, I got absolutely destroyed by Winter Orb. Look,
Oh, yeah.
I've already explained. I like my big creatures. I like my Eldrazi's. I'm a Timmy. I like doing big splashy things, right?
Yes.
Yeah, if I can only untap one land a turn, that doesn't cut it for me, man.
No, that's miserable for everybody.
Oh, bro, so bad. Even if you're just playing another like one person,
Yeah,
yeah, I think Winter Orb is right at the top of my list there.
for sure. I think on most people's list. All right. What is one thing that you could improve the game for everyone? That's a tough question.
Um, at our local store, we have created an environment more geared towards new and casual players. New and casual players don't always understand when it's appropriate to take a mulligan.
Yes.
And so in our store, on our casual events, our normal Friday Night Magics, we've kind of instated a free mulligan rule, which states one time per round, you're allowed to get a free mulligan. And I feel like it encourages players to be more comfortable mulliganing. Like, look, this hand isn't going to cut it.
Yeah.
Let's ship it, get a new hand. A lot of players, especially new players, don't understand the value in mulligans. And so I think that it's a very positive thing to um, bring into the game, like get more people feeling comfortable with.
I couldn't agree more. I have a friend that just got into Magic, and every time he plays me Commander, for the most part, he loses. And I tell him it's because you don't understand how important your starting hand is.
Yeah,
You got to have at least three mana and a creature and like maybe a ramp or something.
something to do.
You got to have those combinations because if you don't, then you're pretty much set up to lose at the
Yeah,
very beginning. So
yeah, I agree.
I totally agree. All right. So this is the last question. Do you have any final thoughts to share with the MTG world?
Well, the only other thing that I would like to say to everybody out there is FOMO's real, man. Like, look, Wizards is creating lots of new sets.
Mhm.
They're constantly creating lots of products. I would suggest choosing which of those things speaks to you the most, concentrating on those things, buying singles, as people on other channels say,
Mhm.
right? And don't let the constant releases of products like get you down, because at the end of the day, like, it's just a card game, and we all just want to have fun and play it. So
Yeah, sounds amazing to me. All right, everybody. That's it from us at the Talisman's Keep. That was our second episode of Magic Untapped. Thank you, everybody. Until the next one, peace.